friends. Happy Maritime Christmas, New Year's Eve. I just got up. It's 8:30. I slept in a bit. Stayed up till about 12. And I'm going to make myself a coffee. But today is our big New Year's Eve Chinese buffet shindig. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh, everybody's still sleeping right now. Nate's got up around 6 o'clock and wanted to get up. I said, no, crawl in bed with me. So he did. He fell asleep, so he's up in my bed. But yeah, I checked my phone just to make sure my video uploaded and everything last night. And it said it was rejected. I had already uploaded it, and I know I didn't. Maybe I named it the same as one last year or something. I don't know. So I'd abandoned it. So I just set it to upload again. The party prep, like prepping all that meat and everything yesterday. So it's uploading now. We'll see if it actually goes through. If not, I'll name it Sunshine and Rainbows 2019. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to get a coffee because we got some work to do, Lucy. Yes, we do. But it's not so bad now that all that stuff's done. I want to start cooking right now, but it's a little early to start doing that. So I'm going to straighten up. I'll put the tablecloths. I brought down those tablecloths from the attic yesterday. The black ones for the tables I set up yesterday in the playroom. Get that going because Evie is coming over, but not till Medea brings him over when she's coming over for the meal. I just couldn't do that yesterday because between Maze and Evie and Misha, I can't have the table set up, not over a Christmas break when they're all going stir crazy for being home for so long. So yes, anyways, let me get coffee so I can clear my head and we can get ready for the shindig. Oh, all right guys, sorry I haven't checked in a while. I was busy. I cleaned the upstairs bathroom. I put the tablecloths on those two banquet tables I have out in the playroom and on the dining room table. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, it's like sleet or freezing rain kind of stuff right now. So I don't know what the weather's going to be like. I don't know who's going to be able to make it and who's not. But either way, I'm cooking everything and it'll be ready to rock. Even if it's just us. We're good company with ourselves too. So yes, just wanted to show you. But it isn't supposed to be like this all day. It's supposed to turn to rain. So I don't know. We'll see. So at this table, I just used it's like a Christmas green. You can see little embroidered Christmas trees. I got this from Sears years and years and years ago. I have a red one like this too. Yeah, so that and the two black ones I got from Sears as well years ago when I lived in Halifax. I just put those on. They're good for, yeah, New Year's. So those are all ready. I did vacuum out here. I haven't vacuumed out in the TV room. My husband's out there. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this. All right, I should have did this yesterday, but I didn't. I just brought up all my slow cookers. I got to give them a quick wash. They were washed when I put them down there, but they sit in the stairwell and, you know, dust and all that stuff. Also brought this because I want to try to get everything partially cooked and then simmer the stuff that can simmer in sauces the rest of the afternoon. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, because I'm going to use a lot of my afternoon doing the stuff in the oven, like the chicken balls, the chicken wings, the spring rolls, the egg rolls, all that kind of stuff. So I need to get cracking. It's 10:20 in the morning, so let me get these sorted. Oh yeah, and I forgot yesterday when I stopped at the dollar store, I got this little hanging sign. I got this one, and I just got a gray, like silver tablecloth for this table when I have everything all out, so it'll easy cleanup. Alright guys, well it's 10:37. I just wiped the counters off. Haven't done those slow cookers yet, and I'm about to, but I want to get the chicken going. I'm just getting it out of the fridge now. Better get the right one. Yeah, so if you see my video yesterday, this is, I think, 2 packs of chicken breasts chunked up. I'm going to make some butter chicken. I just bought butter chicken sauce. I'm not doing it homemade, but I just dropped some olive oil here in the pan. And I'm not going to cook it all. I just want to kind of sear the sides of it a bit. And then I'm going to drop it in a slow cooker with that sauce and let it go on low. And then I'll flick it to keep warm when it gets pretty well done. Because it's still early in the day, but I have a million things to do. So I'm just going to, now let me think what I put in here. I put some garlic. I put soy sauce. Maybe onion garlic powder, I forget now. I did a bunch of different marinades. Not really any kind of recipe, but just so it sits in something overnight to get a little flavorful. Didn't add any salt just because soy sauce has lots of salt. But yeah, perfect. It all fits in this pan. And I just have it on high, and I'm just gonna kind of brown it up a little bit, not cook it all the way through. And then we'll move on to the next round of meat. So I'll bring you back. Here's just a closer up look. See, it's kind of dark, but that's the soy sauce talking. But yeah, I'm just gonna sizzle it a little bit, and then we'll put it in the slow cooker. All right, it's coming along. I'm not going to cook it much more than this, and then I'm going to drop it in here and add the sauce. So I'll bring you back when I do that. All right, I dropped it in. Still very raw. And I bought this butter chicken. I've never used it before because oftentimes butter chicken has like almond oil or something in it. And I made sure I read this to make sure it didn't, just because we have nut allergies in the house. But to be safe, I'm just going to taste a little bit of it. I bought 3 jars. I don't know if I'll need all 3. I'm just going to taste a little bit of it just to make sure. Oh, it has a little bit of heat to it. That's good though. I forget, they had a sale, I think 3 for $6 or $9 or something. So I bought all 3. If I don't use them all, it's all right. I'll make butter chicken again sometime, just not in such a big quantity. It says simmering sauce. Creamy tomato buttery curry sauce. And it says to stir fry and simmer. So that's what I'm going to do. I kind of stir fried it just for a couple of minutes. Yeah, I don't notice my mouth reacting to it, so I'm going to add 1 and mix it around. I have another one here with me. And I don't know if it's going to produce a whole lot of juice with that chicken, so what I will end up doing close to the end, if I find it too liquidy, I'll take the lid off and finish doing it that way. Well, it's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if I'll need another jar, but I might put 1 in just to be safe. Make sure that's butter chicken, yeah. Maybe not all of it. It smells good. You can taste the tomatoey curry for sure. Oh, and I can put some of those onions I bought yesterday, or chopped up yesterday, and peppers. Let me get those out. I'm going to do the chunky onions. Maybe not all of them. We'll mix that in. And I'm just going to put this on low. I'm not going to do it high or anything. And since it's 10 to 11, I'll check it around 1. And I might have to stir it just so it doesn't cake to the side or anything. I'll give it some peppers. Oh, I also wanted to put cauliflower in here, and I have that out in the van, so maybe I'll add that after. We'll see. Didn't add them all, but just add some. That package of peppers I bought didn't come with green peppers, so they're yellow and orange and red, so it kind of blends right in with the butter sauce. I just want to make sure it's all cooked, and those onions and peppers will cook right in here in the slow cooker, so it looks beautiful. Yes, it does. So I'm going to put that over in the slow cooker on low, and we're going to start working with something else. Here's just a more close-up look because of the angle. Yeah, perfect. All right, next one I grabbed was the honey garlic pork I'm going to do, and I put garlic and soy sauce, pretty much all the same sort of thing in here. And I'm just going to do the same thing I did to the chicken, just fry it a little bit and then drop it in the slow cooker and add the sauce. So get that going. And I got beef in there for beef and broccoli, and more pork for sweet and sour, maybe sweet chili heat pork or something I'm going to just concoct. And we'll get this sizzling up. So I'll bring you back when this gets moving and grooving. I'll get you a close-up though, just a sec. This has lots of garlic, so I'm not going to fry it very long because garlic can burn easy. But you can see it's big chunks of pork. And yeah, just sizzle it a little bit, then we'll drop it in. This is pretty well as good as I want to get it. I have 2 jars, I actually have 3, but I'll probably use 2, and it's quite runny. So I might have to thicken this up later on this afternoon, but I'm just going to drop this in here, and with the sauce, mix it up, and I'll show you what that looks like. Dropped it in. I used the rest of those chunked up onions, they'll break apart a bit. So I'm just going to add this, stir it around. See if I need a second jar. I probably will. This is a lot of pork. And yeah, then it'll go over on the heat. It is. It smells good. It does. Yeah. Alright. This is the strips of pork. Yep, more pork. I was going to make sweet and sour pork, but I'm going to make sweet and sour / sweet chili heat. Like I have a jar, kind of like the butter chicken. Usually I make my own homemade sweet and sour sauce with ketchup and vinegar and soy sauce and sugar, but I went all the way and bought a whole bunch of these kind of things just to keep it simple. So I'm going to sizzle this up a little bit. I marinated in soy sauce and teriyaki sauce, and then I'm going to add 1 jar of that sweet and sour sauce and a heavy dose of the sweet chili heat sauce I have in the fridge. And whatever happens, happens. I'll add some onions, and some peppers, and that'll go in a slow cooker. That was browned up a little bit. I used some of those frozen onions in this and the rest of those peppers. So I have 1 jar of this. I don't know if I'll put it all in. I don't want to have another like really sweet dish because that honey garlic is pretty sweet. And this is that sweet chili heat. And this was marinated with some teriyaki sauce, which is kind of sweet. So we'll see. I'm going to mix this up and see if I have to add a little bit more. All right, that looks good. So now I'm going to put this on low. Next is the beef for the beef and broccoli. Now I'm not going to add the broccoli and stuff now. It would be close to the end because that doesn't take long to kind of steam in there. And I want to get a can of my mushrooms to put in here too. But yeah, it looks nice and dark. I think I marinated this in strong garlic, one of these kind of jars. I think it was this. I forget now. Yesterday was a crazy day. But I'm just going to fry this a little bit and drop it in a slow cooker. Add the veggies and put it on low. That's good enough. I bought these at Sobeys have them at Superstore, and this is the stuff I like to use sometimes. I bought 4 packs. I don't generally follow the directions, but it's kind of similar. Like add a cup of water per envelope for 3/4 pound of boneless beef cut into strips. Well, it's kind of in strips. I tried my best. It's a whole roast beef and a package of steak cut up in strips or little pads and stuff. So anyways, I'm going to add this whole thing of onions. I got a jar of my mushrooms over here. I got one for this and one for the noodle dish I'm going to do. I could get another one if I put some in the fried rice. I'm going to open this, strain it, and add it in here along with the onions, and we'll add the broccoli later on. Alright, I added the mushrooms, the onions, and 2 of those packages. I have 2 more if I need to add them after. I'll probably add at least 1 more when I add the broccoli and some liquid, because this powdery stuff kind of thickens up the juices. Yeah, I'm just winging it to see. And I'm going to stir these slow cookers every once in a while because I don't want everything cooking into one giant clump. But I'm going to mix this up now and get it on a slow cooker. There. That looks good. Hayes is up. He's eating a jam sandwich. I'm going to get him washed up and changed here shortly. But I dropped the little cubed up pork for the pork fried rice. I put a bag of the diced peppers in here, a handful of the frozen onions, and that second jar of mushrooms. I'll just go get another one for the noodle dish after. And I'm going to sizzle this up. I'm not making the fried rice right now, but at least this part will be done. And then I can just fry it up with rice after. Oh, that looks quite beautiful when it's all mixed together, I think. I'm going to shut that off. That's pretty well done. I'm going to leave it in the pan for now. I'm going to dig out another pan and cut up that other package of chicken breast I bought yesterday. I'll show you. Alright, this is a package of chicken breast I got at Sobeys. They don't have very much 50% off stuff. Not like Superstore. But Superstore did not have this on sale. They had a couple of like small packs of chicken breasts on sale, but it still wasn't worth my time. So this was regular $17.12. I got it 50% off. Still kind of pricey, but what you gonna do? I'm gonna cut this up in small little strips, and it's gonna be for that noodle dish. Like I'll do a stir fry with this and vegetables, and then cook some. Well, they're still sitting right here on the floor in the bag. I got 2 bags of these steam fried noodles. I'll do those up later on this afternoon, just like the fried rice. I'll have the meat section, stir fry section already done. These only take a minute to boil and then throw in the pan to sizzle up with the rest of the stir fry. But yeah, I just want to get all the meat stuff done now. Yeah, so let me get this rinsed off and sliced up and I'll be back. Right, I did this up in little strips. Let me get a little, tried to. Oh gosh, like strippy. I added half the bag of those like sliced up onions and peppers. Put some olive oil in here. I'm going to sizzle this up. I haven't seasoned this, so I'll probably add some soy sauce, some onion and garlic powder. I'm going to put some sesame oil in the noodles. Not a whole lot. You only need a little tiny bit when it's all complete, and just move it around. But yeah, I'm just letting that cool down. I'll put a lid on it and put it out in the porch because it's cold out there. But yeah, let's get this moving and grooving. And it is 12:12, so we're getting lots done. Alright guys, well it's going. I went down and got another jar of those mushrooms. I have these. I'm going to strain these and add this to it too. I have 2 packs of those noodles. I think I'll just use one for this and one I'll make kind of plain for the kids, because they don't like all the stuff in it. And I forgot I had a couple packs of these for fried rice. Maybe I'll add one of those to that. Just a minute, Bob. And I'm going to put some black bean sauce in this, and a splash of soy sauce. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Coming along, I added a little bit of cayenne pepper. I was going to put red pepper flake, I just can't find it, and I want to do it now. I put some turmeric in because it's good for you. It's going to make this a beautiful color. Just a minute, Maze. Some black bean sauce, some soy sauce, some garlic powder, some onion powder. And yeah, I'm just straining those bean sprouts, and I'll put those in when this is well, pretty well done. Just because
I like a little bit of bite in my bean sprouts. And we still need to fry this up a little bit with some noodles later on today. This looks wonderful. It really does. I tasted one piece of chicken just to see if I had to add salt. I don't have to add anything to it. It has a little tiny bit of heat, not much, just because I didn't add a whole bunch of that cayenne pepper. And I just shut it off and drop those bean sprouts in just so they warm up a bit, but they'll still have a little crunch. And then later on when we do those Chinese noodles, we'll do one pack and throw it in here, mix it up. Another pack to make it kind of plain. I have little baby corn on the cobs. The kids get a kick out of that. I do that every year. So I'll do that and just season the noodles up. And yeah, that's cooled down enough. I'll put that out. Once this cools down a little bit, I'll put that out in the porch till later on this afternoon. So now I got to clean up this mess. Yeah. And then we'll start working on the stuff for the oven. If you guys have been following me for a while, you see I bought these, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. 50% off. I took them all out of the boxes except for one because I have all the sauces that go with them in one. And then another day, there was one box left, 50% off. These are all barbecue Texas style. This one is spicy habanero, but they're all straight up chicken wings till you add the sauce to them, so it's all good. I'm debating on whether to do that or use hoisin sauce and make my own kind of coating, but I'm going to start doing these. I got to see how you make them. Cooking instructions. Preheat oven to 400. Place wings on a single layer on baking tray lined with parchment paper. Just a minute, Mace. Place in the middle oven rack and bake for 30 minutes or until cooked through and no longer pink inside. And then the sauce instructions. So, yeah, let me get these loaded up. I'll probably can't do them all at once, but I'll start working on them. Right, here's the first pan. I got 2 bags and 5 wings from the third bag. I have the oven going for 400. I'm gonna put it in for 15, flip the pan around for another 15. We'll see how it does. Then I'll do the rest of them because we still got chicken balls to do, egg rolls, and spring rolls to do. And yeah, prep the broccoli for the beef and broccoli. And I might, if I have extra broccoli, do broccoli and cheese because the kids love it. We'll see. But yeah, time's a factor. It's 12:39. That first pan is still in there. It's been in there a half hour and I flipped them over. So the second pan is here. I put that first pan back in for another 10 minutes. It's just they're not really crispy and I don't want to have soggy chicken wings. So this is the second pan and I'm just going to put it up on these cooling racks and I'm going to bake it that way and hope to kind of dry it out a little bit. Not too bad, but that's going to be my strategy. All right, that second pan is still in there. I just had a couple chicken wings to try them. They're good. I sprayed this with some cooking spray just so it doesn't stick. Yeah, they're not too bad. I'm not going to toss them with the sauce. I will make the sauce and people can dip it if they want, but they'll have other sauces like Dave's hot sauce and stuff if they want to put on their wings. And I was just talking to my sister-in-law, Julie. She was on her way down from the valley, but it's really, really nasty there, like sheets of ice. I mean, she has no trouble driving in snow. Same here, but this isn't snow. Right now it's raining here, but it's like freezing rain up there and like pellets of ice on the road. And she has a whole bunch of kids. Like I'm glad she's staying home in the sense of the danger, potential danger, but I'm gonna miss all the kitties. I went and set up some lights upstairs. I'll show you guys after, but some party lights. These guys are just having their lunch. But there, and up here there's a couple of lights just so they could have like their own party. But Evie's coming over and Dad's coming and you know some other family are coming. It's just that this is another light that's stationed over here on top of the desk here. And Misha and May's got to straighten up their room. They had this one and it does that all over, and Mally has one in her room and I'll get one in Zaya's room. Just so it's like just talking to my friends. Mally, she's peeking around her curtain. But yeah, Raggedy Ann and Andy are there partying hard. But yeah, we'd have music playing and stuff, but that's okay. They can still have a party. It is New Year's Eve after all. So I'm just waiting for those chicken wings to be done. I want to straighten up the kitchen. It's not too bad. I want to sweep the floor again. I'll clear this off. I'm not doing that last box of chicken wings, the spicy ones. I put them back down in the freezer because I'm not going to need that many. Because if Julie was to come, she'd bring 5 or 6 kids and they're not going to be here. So yeah, I don't need to have so many, but that's all the sauce. And I'll mix it up after. The kids just had lunch. I used the last of the hot dogs yesterday, a cheese string and some carrot sticks. I said we're only having a little lunch because we're having a great big supper, and they were fine with that. And I'll probably just do 1 box of egg rolls, and I'm going to do spring rolls too, but instead of doing 2 boxes of egg rolls and 3 boxes of spring rolls, you know, just adjust it a bit. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, that's what's going down. Garbage bag. I emptied the garbage cans around the house. That needs to go out. And yeah, 3 more minutes for the first 15 minutes of this. Yeah, just so they're not sitting in their juices. Like I know they're not going to be crispy wings like if I was to deep fry them. I just don't want them to be soggy wings, you know? You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I just went and got these serving spoons. I bought them this past fall for my Big Fat Thanksgiving, just from the dollar store. I just keep them down in the stairwell too. I'm going to throw them in the dishwasher with the lunch dishes, just so they'll be ready to rock for tonight for supper. And I won't have to use my bendy old rinky-dink plastic ones. Alright, I just flipped those chicken wings around and turned them over too. These cook at the same temperature at 400 for 12 minutes. Flip them over for another 12 minutes and they're done. Then I'll move on to the chicken balls or spring rolls or something like that. And then we'll start prepping the broccoli. But yeah, that's just 1 pack. I'll just do 1. I did have 2 boxes, but yeah, we'll just have Chinese food another day. Alright, there's that second pan. I'm just going to let them rest a minute. And I just put the egg rolls in for 12 minutes, and then I'll rotate the pan around and flip the egg rolls over and do them another 12 minutes. But I'll put those chicken wings in here. I have it plugged in just on the lowest just to keep warm, and chicken wings will be off my list. I'll just check these. I checked them a little while ago, and I turned, you can see here, it's turned sideways, 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 because they're quite liquidy, and I don't mind a little bit of liquid, but I gotta switch hands. Just don't want to cover. Let me turn the flash on. That's awfully bright. But you can see that's that butter chicken. But drizzle that down over some rice. That'll be good. But I just don't want it to be a complete soup. And yes, I'm using the same spoon for everything. This is the honey garlic. Oh, you guys are steaming up. Sorry. I might leave the cover right off like that. This is the sweet and sour, sweet chili heat pork. Yeah, I find the stuff with the slow cooker, it just makes it juicy. And this is the beef and broccoli. But I'm going to add broccoli to this. I think I'm going to flip this to keep warm. And the other ones to keep warm now. And just leave the lid. I'll put the lid back on this one, but the rest I'm going to leave the lids off. And just let some of the juices evaporate some. There. That's what I'm going to do. There, I just loaded that up in my little spaceship. That's what it looks like. And I'll just put the cover on, and yeah, that's good to go. Alright, I just went out in the van and got other stuff that I had out there in my portable freezer. I got 3 boxes of chicken balls. I might just do 2 boxes. I got 3 boxes of spring rolls, or 6 in each box. I love spring rolls more than egg rolls. So I might just do the 2 boxes. I have another case of this out in the van, but I only brought 1 in. And I have 2 more things of these out in the van, but I only brought 2 in because they would just eat them all immediately. but that'll be for after supper. This will be for like the New Year's Eve supper, if anybody wants that, sugar-free. And yeah, so I'll have enough. I'll have a box of this, a box of this, a box of those wings for another time that I have Chinese food. So not bad. These you cook just like the egg rolls, it says. 400, 12 minutes one side, 12 minutes the other. These are at 450 for 17 to 19 minutes until golden crispy. So I'll do these ones next. Then I'll do this. Then I can start working on the fried rice and all that stuff. Spring rolls are up next. The egg rolls, I'm going to cover it with foil and put it on the back of the wood stove just so they stay warm. And then when I'm done everything in the oven, I'm going to shut it off. And it'll still be hot in there, but as it cools down, I'll have all the any kind of pans I can put in there to keep warm. I will. So yeah. I'm just prepping the pan for the first thing of chicken balls. I'm going to have to do the chicken balls in two rounds. So this is one box. When this is done, after the spring rolls, then I'll do the second box. And then we should be done with everything that's in the oven, I think. Those just came out of the oven. I'm going to wrap them up. I'm going to get these going. I just bumped up the heat to 450. And yeah, we'll start working on the chicken balls. Okay, while those chicken balls are in the oven, I'm going to start on the fried rice. I'll bring out that pot of white rice that I did last night. This is a big pot filled up Harriet. I'm going to quickly do those Chinese noodles, and then I can start working on the chicken stir-fry noodle concoction. But yeah, I need to dig out the rice and we'll start loading it up. Start to sizzle. I'm just going to add probably 3 or 4 spoonfuls at a time. Mix it up, fry it a minute, and then add some more until I have the right consistency that I want. And I'll add dashes of soy sauce to it just to brown it up a bit and give it some flavor because the rice isn't flavored at all. And yeah, that's what I'll get going now. Alright, it took about 6 or 7. But yeah, I'm going to keep adding more because I need more rice than this for sure. Alright, that looks good to me, so I'm going to take this off the heat, and yeah, I might try to heat up that, but I'm waiting for this water to come up to boil so I can do those, ooh, that's hot, those noodles, and we'll start working with the chicken thing first. I'm going to save this till later, but I need to get the broccoli out of the van and get that in the beef and broccoli. There's the first pan, about to put the second pan in, and that water's over there boiling. This is good and hot. This says it takes 1 minute in boiling water. It was just boiling. I dropped it in. I set the timer for 1 minute. Then I'm going to scoop it out into here, and then I'm going to drop the other bag in. And yeah, the other bag will be just kind of plain noodles seasoned with sesame oil. I'm going to put some sesame oil in here too. But yeah, just wait till the thing goes off, and I'm going to scoop it out. I'm just rinsing off the broccoli. It says it's washed, but I still want to just rinse it off. And I'm going to drop this right in the beef and broccoli slow cooker and put the lid back on. I always have little baby corn on the cob when I have this. The kids just think it's the coolest thing. So this is the second pack of noodles. I put just a tiny drizzle of sesame oil in here, and I'll throw some soy sauce in here, just fry it up, and they'll probably eat this over the other chicken noodle dish that I did. So yeah. So I'm just heating up some of that white rice and some olive oil, just fry it up a bit. I'm going to keep it straight up plain rice, but just so it warms up and I can put it on in the oven to keep warm. Table ready. I just unfolded that. I don't care about the creases. Put the board there for any hot dishes that aren't in slow cookers, that don't have bottoms to keep them off the table. Yeah, I need to sweep my kitchen floor. I'm just trying to straighten up now. That's the fried rice. That's the noodle dish. I need to put this in something. The chicken balls and the, what is that? Oh, spring rolls and egg rolls. The oven's shut off, but it's still warm from cooking the chicken balls. Dishwasher's going. There's the beef and broccoli. I put one more package of that seasoning in there and tried to mix it around. I'll wait till the broccoli cooks down a bit. And I turned this back on high, just so I can get it moving. The sweet and sour, sweet chili heat pork, honey garlic pork, and butter chicken. Yes, now it's time to clean up. I need to sweep the floor. So I can't do anything with the dishes because the dishwasher's full, but straighten up around the wood stove and stuff. But we're on the last legs. Just getting the table ready, but Misha and Maze are helping me out. they want to dress up the tables, so I said they can have a fortune cookie when they're all done. They brought all the chairs from the kitchen and the dining room out here, so we can all sit out here together. And they put napkins, they're putting chopsticks and forks. And yeah, it's gonna be perfect. Perfect. I suppose I should move my vacuum though, it's sitting right there. But this way everybody can sit together instead of being broke up, because not everybody's able to make it this time, but that's okay. We're still gonna have fun. I don't know. Well, Lila's coming. But if not, we'll still have a party, Mish. Yeah. But you can put a fortune cookie at each spot if you want. This is that barbecue sauce for those chicken wings. I didn't dump them all in there. I just need to get a spoon in there. I put some Frank's, some Dave's, some cherry sauce, some sweet and sour sauce, and some plum sauce. I'll put the soy sauce over here too. And then I have this board. You guys have seen that many times. It does me good. This is something, and I've showed you before. I'm gonna lift it over. Medea painted eons ago, and I love it. And I use it every time I have a big buffet, so it works out perfect. I can put hot plates and stuff on here. The stuff from the oven I can put on here. The slow cookers I can put on the side. I just put these here just in case those are super hot. I don't know. And I have plates. I have enough paper plates still, but I thought, no, we'll use real ones. I like to use real ones, honestly. And extra napkins. And they have the forks and chopsticks out there already. Yeah, I need to bring in that case of that sugar-free stuff. And anybody that wants water, we got water. And yeah, it's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. So now I just need to wait for people to start coming. We did a lot of stuff, guys. I just need to clean up this area, but nothing can really be done until that dishwasher is almost done, and then I'll get those serving spoons out to go with each of the slow cookers. I've had to stir this a couple of times just to get the broccoli on top down at the bottom, but yeah, everything's nice and ready to rock. So yeah, all I can do for now. I'm tired. It's 3:58. Things are moving along perfectly. I'm gonna sit down. I haven't sat down all day long. Misha wants more jobs. I said, you can wipe the counter off. Those guys had their fortune cookies. Misha gave the cookie to Maze because she doesn't like to eat them. She just likes to open them up. But yeah, perfect. They did a fantastic job. Excellent. All right, guys, it's 4:26. Papa's here. Dad's here. And of course, he brings a bag of treats, so I have to fight the kids off. They had a few, but yeah, he's out there playing with the kids. Mally's waiting for her friend Lila, who's coming. And everybody is ready to dig in. I told her she could have one of Papa's treats. Just don't show the kids the cupcakes. The kids had little candies that he brought, but he brought, of course, a little pack of cupcakes. And I already have cupcakes out in the laundry room, but he brought the little baby ones. So anyways, we're just waiting on a couple more people. I said the dinner bell's at 5, so they should be here soon. I was talking to Medea. She said she'll probably be here around 5:30. I said, that's fine. There's going to be tons left over. So yeah, whatever I don't use, we'll eat tomorrow. Whatever we don't eat tomorrow, I'm going to put in individual like freezer meals, and I'll just make some freezer meals. I'll see if my neighbor wants one. I told Dad he's bringing another plate home. He's like, I don't need that, Trace. I said, yes, you do. He always says that, but he'll eat it. Yeah, anyways, that's what's going down, so I'll keep you posted. Shin and Maze are playing Super Mario Brothers. Well, we're waiting for supper to be all out on the table. You guys remember this game?
That's from a long time ago when
yeah, ancient times when I was little.
Yeah.
Just coming downstairs. Papa's up there watching them play Super Mario Brothers. They begged him to come up and see the games that they're playing, so he's up there. It's 10 to 5 now. I'm gonna start getting the stuff out on the table. People are still coming, but like they're probably taking their time, which is fine. And yeah, 5 o'clock, I'm ringing the dinner bell. Whoever's here will eat now. Whoever isn't will eat when they get here. It's not a big deal. So anyways, yeah, let me get the stuff over to the table. All right, guys, Mally's friend just got dropped off, and I have everything all ready to ring the dinner bell. That's just that plain white rice. It's warmed up. I reheated it up. That's the butter chicken. Butter chicken. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law's here. My dad and Justin and Evie are here. That's the honey garlic pork. I gotta get something for this. That's that plain noodles with soy sauce and baby corn on the cob. That's that teriyaki sesame seed chicken stir fry thing. The pork fried rice, spring rolls, egg rolls, beef and broccoli, the sweet and sour, sweet chili heat pork, chicken wings, chicken balls, chopsticks, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, cherry sauce, sweet and sour sauce, and plum sauce. So yeah, we're just gonna ring the bell and everybody can help themselves. This is my last hurrah for the year. I'm eating it, and I'm gonna like it. Oh, I'm uncomfortably full, but I don't regret a single bite. Anyways, I'm gonna dig those cupcakes out I bought at the store. They're in the laundry room, and get them out. There's lots of food to wrap up, but I have lots of plates to make for other people. Whoo! And yeah, the kids can have their cupcakes now, and it'll be done with, so I'll be back. Making Dad a tea. I just opened this one. He's going to be the first one to have a tea bag out of it. Oh yes. Just doing up some plates for my friends. And yeah, I'll make Papa some tea, and I'm going to kick back and relax here in a little bit. Alright, we need to go check on the kids, see what they're doing. They all ran upstairs. Oh, my flash is on. We'll see. Oh, upstairs is probably a mess now. Oh, they're playing Nintendo. Mally and Lila in the room?
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
Eat that, boy. And May was saying,
Is this Super Mario?
no.
No.
I picked this game. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I do like the mushrooms, though. That's pretty cool. Alright, just checking on you. Effie's down here. Dad just went down. I'm coming down, Bob. I'm coming. Come on down. Come on down. Oh. On my way over to my neighbor's house and bringing her Chinese dinner and chopsticks and fortune cookie. I'll have a good yarn with her for a minute. Oh. See how she made out in 2019. All right, guys. I had a nice yak with Saritha. I sat there and waited for her to finish her meal. She didn't eat it all. She has enough for her lunch tomorrow, so that's good. And see if the kids are still alive over here. If they haven't got each other's throats. Medea's back. Oh, all right, we'll go see. Oh, I got home, and of course Mally and Lila want to go down to the store. I didn't put my jacket on. I'm cold. Oh, I said I'm waiting in the van, so they're going in to get a few treats or whatever. They got their own money, so it's all good. I'm gonna go home and unload my phone because it's probably gonna be a long video. But no, I had a nice yarn with Saritha. A good day, full belly, lots of family. It's too bad not all the family could come, but that's okay. We'll see them again soon sometime. It was good. It was good. So, yeah. Not a whole lot. Well, there's a lot to clean up, but like slow cookers and stuff. My concern is to pack away the rest of the food in whatever dishwasher I don't get done tonight. It'll be there tomorrow. It's not a big deal. So, anyways, just checking on them. I'll be back. Okay, guys. Well, it's 10 o'clock at night. What are you doing, Maze?
Nothing.
Eating. Yes, I haven't even put the kids to bed, but it is New Year's Eve. Maze is stuffing his face with a chicken ball. Anyways, I hope you liked hanging out with me today. Oh, okay. Well, don't choke. Hope you liked hanging out with me, and really want to wish you all, each and every one of you out there everywhere, is a Happy New Year. It's been quite the year, hasn't it? Absolutely. Ups and downs, but yeah, I don't regret anything. That's life, right? So I am tired. It's been a busy day, and my belly's full, and it's a new day tomorrow, a new year tomorrow. It's hard to believe. It's really hard to believe, but anyways, I hope you liked hanging out, and I'd give you all a plate of my Chinese buffet if I could. I really would. So I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, yeah, well, tomorrow's going to be leftovers, I'm sure of it. We went through quite a bit of it, though, to be honest. More than I thought. And some plates were taken home, so that's good. And, yeah, I don't know what this new year's going to bring, but I have a feeling it's going to be a good year, so that's a good thing. Alright guys, with that I'll say have a good night, or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Boink.